Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this October the 24th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Tuesday out there so far. Everybody has a great Tuesday afternoon. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the tropics here. And as you can see here is tropical. Here's Hurricane Tammy. Still has winds of 75 miles an hour with higher gusts. Here's a cold front latching on to Tammy as well. I would not be surprised this system may eventually get caught up with that cold front and may pull the moisture up. So it may not even move back to the west or to the north too much. But the National Hurricane Center is still showing it's supposed to head to the north. But here's a trailing cold front extending down to it. It may pull a lot of that moisture up into it. So we're now as it continues to push on off to the north. Alright, here's the remnants of 21. Did not get no name, but it is producing some heavy rainfall, and it did become Tropical Depression 21 down in the Caribbean Sea. But it has done weakened down to a remnant low and just producing some heavy rain over Nicaragua and Central America as we speak. We got a hurricane right here moving toward Mexico, kind of parallel to the Mexico coastline. Also, we have to watch remnants of 21 as it may interact with some of this moisture over here in the Eastern Pacific. And also, we have some more scattered shower down in the MDR region, but no development at this time. And also, we have some little systems over the portion of the United States, bringing a winter storm to the portion of the Northwest. I'll show the snowfall totals and sleet totals at the end of this broadcast, so stick around for that as well. And we're going to talk about Hurricane Tammy and also the watches warning advisory map. And also we have a little bit of severe weather to talk about too. We have a couple areas of marginal risk for today and tomorrow. We will discuss that in today's video as well. Alright, if you're a new viewer and you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and consider subscribing one more time. And let's go ahead and finish getting the show on the road here, folks. And we're going to start off with Hurricane Tammy, which is located over the central tropical Atlantic. Still looks pretty well healthy, getting a lot of dry air starting to wrap into the southern portion of the system. And like I said, there's a cold front extending down into the system. I would not be surprised this system may get ripped apart some and may weaken to a tropical storm, maybe okay, we're still waiting. National Hurricane Center keeps it a hurricane through 8 a.m. Thursday, excuse me. I would not be surprised to see this thing drop down to a tropical storm before then. And then there it is, kind of meanders over the tropical Atlantic, over Bermuda as a post-tropical storm. If you're tracking this system at home, it's located at latitude 24.2 north, longitude 62.3 west. Maximum sustained winds are near 75 miles an hour with higher gusts. Moving us to the northeast at 8 miles an hour. Classified as a hurricane with winds of 74 to 110 miles per hour. Alright, let's take a look at the spaghetti-o models here real quick. Alright, should be coming up here now. Alright, you can center of the storm. Pretty well compacted through about 48 hours. Some of it takes it back to the west. Not of them now wants to take it back to the northeast. Maybe trying to latch on to that cold front that I was just mentioning. This may pull it off to the northeast, so we might say goodbye to Tammy soon. Hopefully it'll turn out to sea and we won't even have to worry about it. Here the intensity guidance, still 65 knots, equal to 75 miles an hour wind. Keeps it a hurricane for a little while longer, then eventually drops it off to a tropical storm, and then down to a tropical depression later on down the road with a few models, but most of the models keeps it a tropical storm. Alright, that's your tropical update. Let's move on to the watches, warning, advisory map across the nation. Alright, you can see we still got those small craft advisories from southern South Carolina to the Florida Keys, all the way back over to Texas. Same over here, portions of California all the way to Washington State. Also, we have winter storm watches in effect, winter storm warnings in effect for North Dakota through Montana, back into Idaho and Washington, Oregon State. We have some free watches in effect there as well. We still have flooded watches in effect reported from Oklahoma and also Texas. Got some flood advisory there as well. Special weather statement for northwest Georgia. Also up here in portion of Minnesota and also eastern portion of North Dakota. We have some special weather statements and flood watches in effect for, a flood advisory there in portion of Wisconsin. Severe thunderstorm warning there as well in Minnesota and southern portions of New Mexico. The Hawaiian Chain Island looks pretty good. Got a few little wind advisories in the southern and got a flood, coastal flood warning in effect there. Also got some winter weather advisories and also winter storm warning for northern Alaska, and also got those gale warnings and also small craft advisory for coastal areas of Alaska as well. Winter weather advisory reporting Washington State down into Oregon as well. Alright, the Storm Prediction Center outlook. We have a marginal risk up here in portions of Minnesota, Wisconsin, portions of Michigan, down in Texas, also back in the portions of Arizona, New Mexico. General thunderstorms over reported in Washington, Oregon State. Same over here in portions of Arizona, back into Texas, also into Michigan as well. Alright, if you live in El Paso, Texas, Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Lubbock, Texas, and Green Bay, Wisconsin, marginal risk for severe weather this afternoon. Tornado probability, 2%. This includes Hobb, New Mexico, Carlsbad, New Mexico, West Odessa, Texas, Lubbock, New Mexico, Andrew, Texas. That's for 2% tornado risk today. We have a 5% risk for damaging winds. Large hail, pretty much same location. El Paso, Texas, all the way to Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's 5% risk area for large hail and damaging winds. Let's move on to day number 2. Alright, we got general thunderstorms from Oregon and over here to Idaho. Also same down in portions of Texas all the way to Michigan and Wisconsin and Minnesota. We have a marginal risk over portions of Nebraska and also in Iowa. Same over here into portions of Texas and Oklahoma. If you live in Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Omaha, Nebraska, Arlington, Texas, Plano, Texas, marginal risk for severe weather on Wednesday. The tornado probability, 2% over Texas. If you live in Del Rio, Texas, Weatherford, Texas, Caryville, Texas, Brownwood, Texas, and Mineral Wells, Texas, 2% risk for tornadoes on Wednesday, 5% for winds. Hail, pretty much same area, Fort Worth, Texas, all the way to Irving, Texas, and surrounding areas. And let's take a look at the snowfall totals. As you can see, we got snowfall extending from Texas all the way up into Canada, the heavy precipitation over Canada, over down to Minnesota, all the way back into southern Canada, southeast Canada, portion of Maine as well. That's the heaviest snowfall totals. As you can see, this is over the next 16 days. Well, I hope everybody has a great Tuesday. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing, and we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday afternoon, folks. Take care.